The Vietnamese ambassador to Nigeria, Bill Kok Hong, says Nigeria and his country stand to benefit a lot from their bilateral relationship that has existed over decades. The ambassador expressed optimism at a dinner in Abuja to celebrate the South Asian country's 79 years of independence. Clayview News has the report.
As Vietnam celebrates its 79th independence anniversary, its friends and well-wishers in Nigeria came together to reflect on the journey so far. The grim struggle against colonial masters, the great comeback from the civil wars, and its zero-tolerance posture to corruption were causes for celebration. The ambassador said Vietnam is building on the cordial relationship with Nigeria just as it's doing with other countries.
No, actually, Vietnam and Nigeria had a very long tradition of relationship 50 years ago already. And then I think between the two countries, we enjoyed the kind of the very good bilateral relations in terms of politics, defense, and security, also especially agriculture cooperation. And between the two countries, I think there are a lot of other opportunities. For example, education, people-to-people exchange. But I want to focus more on cooperation between our two countries because now Nigeria is facing food insecurity and you need a lot of food. And we are also exporting a lot of rice and other agricultural products from Vietnam to the world, but not much to Nigeria. We are exporting more rice to Ghana than to Nigeria. So we want to not only export, but also to cooperate, coordinate, to work with Nigerian people, farmers, to grow rice by themselves. We can provide technical skills, we can provide our expertise from Vietnamese farmers, and we can also work on new seeds.
A foremost Nigerian ambassador to Vietnam, Sani Bako, and another public relations expert spoke on how the Asian country navigated the murky waters to attain world-class status and how Nigeria could borrow a leaf.
Business, investment, and commercial relations cannot be done without information. A lot of Nigerians don't know much about Vietnam, the same way as a number of Vietnamese don't know much about Nigeria. So we need information. We have embassies, of course. You know, there is a Nigerian embassy in Hanoi, there is a Vietnamese embassy here. But, we need people like you, really, to come up with so many programs, that will give both countries information about each and every one of them.
Quite a lot, because if we trade amongst ourselves, especially the underdeveloped countries, we will do better than be satellites of international organizations and countries. So that's part of the problems that we have, in the third world. We are not developing and we are not trading amongst ourselves. You find that we trade more, even in Africa, we trade more with Europe and North America than we do with fellow Africans. That's a problem that we must solve.
The 79 years independence anniversary showcased the rich cultural heritage of Vietnam, from their cuisine to agriculture, and a collection from their historical museum. Vietnam got her independence in 1945 and ever since pursued a policy of self-reliance. Before the close of dinner, a handful of friends, especially from the diplomatic corps, joined the Vietnamese ambassador to cut the 79th anniversary cake.